My name is Junichi Naito, 26. I work at a major company with overseas branches. People think I'm devoted entirely to my work, but the truth is, I have a girlfriend 2 years younger than me. Her name is Yuri, and I fell for her bright, cute smile. Currently, I'm seriously thinking about our future. Since we're both busy, we try to spend weekends together whenever we can. Finally, the week's over. I'm wiped out.
Tomorrow we can relax.
I want to eat something tasty.
Sounds great.
Yuri is always cheerful, but she had a deep problem. I didn't know about it until we started dating. On our second anniversary, I worked up the courage to ask her to move in with me. After dinner at a restaurant, heart pounding, I brought it up. So, I've been meaning to say this, but
What?
we've been together for 2 years. How about we move in together?
Move in?
Yeah, I'm serious about our future.
I feel the same, of course, but,
What's wrong?
there's something I haven't told you, Junichi, about my family.
What is it? You can tell me anything.
Okay.
Yuri took a deep breath and started to explain.
When I was little, my parents died in an accident. After that, my uncle and aunt raised me. They had a daughter 2 years older than me, so I suddenly got an older sister. My sister Megami threw fits whenever things didn't go her way, so my uncle and aunt were desperate to keep her happy. Ever since they took me in, the three of them treated me like a live-in maid. They never showed me kindness.
That's horrible!
Yeah, they wouldn't let me go to college, so I got a job right out of high school. Most of her pay goes to the household, so I've hardly saved anything. If we'd lived together, I'd just be a burden. My uncle and aunt won't allow it either since they'd lose their maid.
After saying everything, Yuri looked down. I wanted to protect her, so I decided to help her get their approval. You shouldn't have to give up happiness because of them. I want to be happy with you, Yuri.
Me too, of course, but
Then cut ties with them. They're not acting like a family anyways.
can we really do that?
I'll be with you. We'll be fine.
I want to be happy with you too. Okay, I'll cut ties with them.
She looked uneasy. But for our future together, she resolved to sever things with her uncle's family. After that, we made a plan to go talk with them. I was nervous too, but for Yuri's sake, I steeled myself. The visit finally came. Standing in front of Yuri's house, my nerves were at their peak. I'm so nervous.
I'm nervous too. What do you think they'll say?
He'll be fine.
Yeah, let's go.
Yuri opened the door, and her uncle and aunt came out the living room. Wow, they look as mean as I've been told. I feel awful that Yuri lived with these people. They eyed me up and down and sneered. Nice to meet you. They ignored my greeting and went back to the living room. We followed them in. They didn't even offer tea. They just looked down their noses at me. What a scrawny man. Suits our failure of a daughter perfectly.
What do you do for a living? Do you have a card?
Yes? Huh. Our company does business with yours. A regular employee? Pathetic. For the record, I'm a department head with lots of subordinates. If I had a usually-looking employee like you, I'd fire him immediately. Department heads can't fire people. What is this guy talking about?
If you're fine with such a scrawny woman, take her. But you'll send us money every month. If you stop paying into this household, your cute sister's allowance will go down after all.
What?
Send money? You gotta be kidding me. After all the exploitation they put Yuri through. This is unforgivable. Funny, a big company department head who needs his daughter's money. My boss just built a house for his married daughter the other day. Maybe my company pays better than yours. What was that? We've got plenty of cash. Enough. We don't need your money, so get out! Never come back! We raised a complete stranger, and she can't even be grateful? We're done with you!
Yes, thank you for everything up to now.
Why do you look so happy? Pack your stuff and get out already!
Just like that, Yuri was able to sever ties with them. We got the result we wanted, but they were even worse than I thought. Living together, we felt genuinely happy to be by each other's side every day.
Good morning. Breakfast is ready.
Morning. Smells amazing. Isn't it hard to cook every day?
Not at all. I used to make meals for the whole family anyways. I never knew cooking for someone you love could feel this happy.
I'm happy to get to eat your cooking every day too. Yuri grew brighter than before, and she often thanked me for helping her cut ties with her relatives. Almost as soon as we started living together, marriage came to mind. I decided to propose on Yuri's birthday 2 months later. On her birthday, I took a day off, and we watched a movie. Then we went to a restaurant I reserved. As we talked about our future, I knew it had to be now. I steeled myself and held out a ring. Yuri, will you marry me?
Me? Are you sure I'm good enough?
Yeah, it has to be you.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Then we just start planning the ceremony right away. I have an idea.
An idea?
What if we have a ceremony in Hawaii? Just the two of us.
You're saying that because of my family situation, right?
That too, but a wedding in Hawaii sounds really cool.
You're right. Thank you so much, Junichi.
No, thank you. With the decision made, we started prepping for a wedding with just the two of us. One day, I was voice calling a close senior colleague who had been transferred to an overseas branch to tell him about our engagement.
Oh, so you're finally getting married. Is your fiancée there with you?
She is.
I wanted to meet her in person, but you should introduce her.
All right. At his request, Yuri shyly came in front of the camera.
Nice to meet you. I'm Yuri, Junichi's fiance.
Nice to meet you. Wow, she's beautiful. Good for you, Junichi.
As he said that, the company president nearby suddenly leaned into the frame and addressed Yuri.
Yuri? Let me see her face. Sure. Excuse me for asking, but could you tell me your mother's name?
It's Yuriko.
I knew it.
What do you mean?
Yuriko is my daughter! Ever since we lost her in an accident, I've always wanted to meet you.
Wait, does that make you my grandfather?
That's right. After you were taken in by your uncle and aunt, I asked so many times to see you. They always said she doesn't want to see you though. Wouldn't even send pictures.
I never said anything like that. I was never even told about my grandparents.
Why?
Shocked to learn the president was her grandfather, Yuri, still bewildered, told her about her childhood. If he's the head of the overseas branch, that means he's an executive of the very company her uncle deals with. Seriously, what a coincidence. Who could have thought this man was Yuri's grandfather? She poured out everything she had in. How badly her uncle's family had treated her, and how they denied her a chance at university. Letting it out seemed to ease her heart a little. But while Yuri was relieved, her grandfather's face twisted with anger.
This isn't what I was told. I paid them child support on the promise it will go towards Yuri's tuition. Every month, until university graduation. To think she was treated like this, I won't forgive them!
Child support? I never heard about that. If anything, after I finished high school, I was the one handing them money. I can't believe it.
That's so cruel.
You're right. I'm not going to let them get away with this. I'm flying to Japan immediately. Take me to your uncle and aunt.
Understood.
I'll be there too.
Thank you. Still though, for finally seeing my granddaughter, I'm so excited. I don't think I'll be able to sleep tonight. I'll adjust my schedule and book the earliest flight. I'm coming, Yuri!
He's so smiting. Guess he's that kind of a person. Yuri's grandfather returned with an astonishing speed. We had to meet him at the airport. When he arrived and reunited with Yuri, both of them wept with joy.
Yuri!
Grandpa, nice to meet you.
What are you saying? We've met several times when my daughter was still alive. You don't remember, huh? You've grown so much.
I don't remember, but it doesn't feel like the first time. Maybe the memories are tucked away somewhere.
You're the spitting image of your mother. A real beauty. Which means you take after me too. What do you think, Junichi? Don't we look alike?
Yeah. Does being said that make Yuri happy? Her grandpa looks happy though. Let's go and get the unpleasant business over with. Then we can relax and enjoy time as a family.
Right.
We left the airport and headed straight to her uncle and aunt's house. When we arrived, Yuri's grandfather hurried to ring the doorbell. After a moment, her uncle appeared.
Who are you?
Hello?
Long time no see.
What do you want?
Do you know who I am? We met at my daughter's wedding and at her funeral, so you couldn't have forgotten.
You? I thought you were overseas.
I came back to see my granddaughter. Yuri told me everything. You lied to me.
Her grandfather's shout made her uncle's face twitch. Not realizing what was happening, Yuri's cousin Megumi wandered in. Unaware her grandfather was a big shot at her father's client, she started spewing abuse at Yuri.
Because you left the housework doesn't get done anymore. Come back right now. Hand over your pay like before and do the chores. You're just an outsider, so shut up and take care of us.
Megumi grabbed Yuri by the collar and tried to drag her inside.
Stop it!
Let go of her! I wrenched Megumi's hand off and pulled Yuri to my side.
A girl born from some nobody thinks she can live an easy life. You should be grateful we raised you and live as my slave forever.
Why you? Her grandfather cut in, stopping me.
I've heard enough. You made my precious granddaughter suffer.
No, that's not. Judging by your reaction, you know who he is, don't you? Of course I do. He's the one who led an overseas subsidiary to success when he was young.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Be quiet!
I sent support every month up through university. Yet you didn't let her go. I also heard you took every yen she earned. That's not what we agreed on.
That's...
You embezzled the money and then treated her like a slave. I can't believe it. You'll repay every penny I wired after high school, plus everything Yuri earned.
That's impossible!
If you don't, I'll file for fraud.
Even this rotten uncle couldn't talk back. Looks like I won't be needed. But just when it seemed like the uncle would back down, one person still wasn't satisfied.
Screw you, old man! Who do you think you are? Don't get cocky just because your daughter died in some accident. Leave Yuri here and take that scrawny guy with you, idiot!
Stop it!
Her aunt clapped a hand over Megumi's mouth.
Why are you two taking orders from this old geezer? I don't get it!
Enough! Be quiet!
Why?
Because he's a big name at our client's company. Don't make this worse.
Wait, seriously? You should have told me that first!
That's why I told you to stop. Go back to the living room.
Megumi, looking awkward, slunk back into the living room.
I'll report everything you did to the company president in Japan. It chills me to think someone so shameless is a partner firm.
Please, anything but that! My uncle dropped to his knees and pressed his forehead to the floor. I'm terribly sorry. I'll repay the money. Just don't tell the company, I beg you!
Do you have any idea how it felt not being able to see my own granddaughter? If we haven't reunited by chance, we might have stayed estranged forever. I'm never going to forgive you.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry!
Even if you apologize, it's too late. You can't turn back time. If I'd known I had a grandpa, I would have gone to see him.
Apologize to Yuri too. Whether she forgives you is another matter. Scowling, my uncle grudgingly muttered an apology to Yuri. Seeing his attitude, her grandfather clicked his tongue and left the house. We drove straight to the company. As soon as we enter inside, Yuri's grandfather took us to the president's office. As soon as they saw each other, they hugged, delighted to meet each other again. I was so surprised when you said you were coming so suddenly. Oh, you're an employee with our partner company, right?
His name is Junichi. He's my granddaughter's Yuri's fiancé.
Fiancé? It makes me blush. Good to see you too, sir. I see.
So, how are you?
I bought a new driver, but I can't get used to it. Got any recommendations?
The one I bought recently is...
Apparently they've known each other for years, and were golf buddies. They talk about golf for a while, but then finally got to the point.
Alright, I should head out. Next time I'll come back. Let's play around together.
Sounds great!
Grandpa, didn't you have something to discuss?
Oh! I almost forgot the main topic.
The main topic?
You see...
When Yuri's grandpa told the client company president about Yuri's uncle, the man went scarlet with rage. Someone like that is our department head? I must be terrible at judging people. I'll deal with him immediately. Could you let me take care of the money he stole too?
Unreliable. Have to go back in 2 days, so I'll leave the rest to you. Got it.
We spent Yuri's grandpa's remaining 2 days in Japan being whisked around going shopping and going to a lot of amusement parks. The time flew by immediately. On the day of his departure, we went with him to the airport to see him off.
Have a great time, Yuri, Jonichi-kun. Thank you.
Come visit us again.
Let's keep in touch.
Of course. We could even video call every day.
Every day?
Alright then, see you. I have to go sit down and meet again when I'm still kicking.
Grandpa.
Two of them shared one last hug, and then Yuri's grandpa boarded a plane, reluctant to part. Your grandpa's quite the character. I'm glad he seems like a good person.
Yeah, you're right.
After that, the president tore into Yuri's uncle, grilling him for a long time about the money he'd taken. Swindling a grandfather who only wanted to see his granddaughter! Do you have no heart? I didn't mean to steal it. I was only gonna use a little, but then... If you don't repay everything, I'm reporting you to the police for fraud! The police? I don't want to be arrested!
Then pay it all back. Now!
Yuri's uncle was forced to pay everything her grandpa had given in bulk. But he wasn't going to be let off that easily. Because he had damaged relations with an important partner, he was demoted from department head. As a result, he could no longer support his family as before. And Megumi had to work part-time at a convenience store.
Welcome.
Speak up. Your voice is too quiet.
Huh? Shut up!
What's with that attitude?
Says you! Don't get cocky just because you manage a convenience store!
You're fired. Get out and don't come back. Megumi, who'd been unemployed and not in education until then, couldn't keep the part-time job for too long. Short on money, she eventually turned to sugar dating. Unlike her, one of her clients started stalking her, and so she started shutting in. Megumi, open this door! When are you gonna start working like a normal person?
Shut up! Leave me alone!
On top of his reduced income, Her uncle had taken on debt to repay the child support he misappropriated. And now the whole family went into poverty. How did it come to this?
We'll have to sell the house. Let's move into an apartment.
Damn it! Demoted at 50, saddled with debt. There's nothing but despair ahead. That family will likely never return to our normal life. As for me, I married Yuri soon after. And we held our ceremony in Hawaii just as planned. Not long after, I was assigned to our overseas branch with an indefinite posting. Which is why we moved to live near her grandfather's home. I never imagined I'd get sent overseas.
Same here. I need to study English.
First, we've got to finish unpacking. I wonder if we can finish today.
Hey, I came to lend a hand.
Grandpa!
Never thought I'd be able to live this close to you while I'm still alive. If you run into trouble, tell me anything.
Thank you. Living near Yuri's grandparents let her felt the warmth of the family she'd never known. For her sake, I vowed to build a home full of smiles and to keep us happy, always.
Wasn't that lovely? Like and subscribe for more videos.